Whether you like them or not, doesn't matter. Let's just make money off these fuckers.
Well, and that's just full circle. Our lives are so big today.
Yeah.
And that's what's possible for every listener out there right now. You guys can have the
100%.
transformation to rebuild your life from the ground up and enjoy being on planet Earth. Enjoy this human manifestation. It's available for you. That's what we're here to talk to you about.
And that's what I want to get into today with our topic. And I'm an expert in this. And I want to talk about relapse and what you do after a relapse. And I think this is going to help a lot of people because there's a lot of questions on Reddit and stuff where the shame and guilt hits, and then shame and guilt, people freeze. They're like a deer in the headlights, and then they don't know what the fuck to do. All nonsense comes out. Well, then you're more open to the devil. The devil's he loves that when it's all foggy and unclear and crazy, and you're feeling, the devil really loves when you're feeling guilt and shame. He can play on that like a motherfucker.
Absolutely. It's just such a low vibration as well. Guilt and shame, and I'm existing at such a low level. It's easy to beat up on myself. It's easy to be embarrassed. It's easy to feel that shame of, I know a better way, but I'm not doing it. I'm guilty because I'm not taking that appropriate action. And then it's also easy to turn a blind eye. I just turn back to the bottle. I turn back to the drugs. I relapse, and now I don't have to look at it for a very brief moment. But then there it is all over again. The next morning, the guilt and shame comes back.
And I want people to understand relapse isn't the end. You may feel emotionally because you're not in control of your emotions in that moment because you just chemically altered your brain with substance again. But relapse isn't the end. It is a wake-up call. That's all the fuck it is a wake-up call.
That's exactly
There's no
right.
emotion to it.
Very, very well said, Jake. It's also very common. It's super fucking common. Stop giving yourself such a hard time about slipping. I slipped multiple times. The first time I tried to get sober, I was 18 years old. I didn't get sober till I was 21. So it took me 3 years of in and out, trying and failing. You know? I had a serious relapse the time before, God willing, my last sobriety, my recent sobriety. And it's just a very common part of being a drug addict, of being an addict, of being an alcoholic. But you know, alcoholics drink. What drug addicts do? Drug addicts use drugs. That's what we do. So when it comes to hardwiring that old neurological behavior that's just hardwired in us, that doesn't change overnight. So if you have relapsed, first and foremost is don't be so cruel to yourself that you deprive yourself another opportunity of healing.
Because that's all it is. It's an opportunity. You're so good.
Yes, it's just another learning lesson for us. And I had to go through that relapse. I had to get my ass kicked enough